Hello everyone, I am ALOK Patel, currently pursuing B.Tech in Information Technology at NIT Raipur. Today I am going to answer some questions which reflect myself, guided by Dr. Anup Kumar Tiwari sir. My first question is, when all is said and done, what will I have said more than I have done? When all is said and done, I want to be someone whose actions match my words. It's easy to talk about dreams, promise and plans, but much harder to turn them into reality. This question reminds me to stop delaying the things that matters and to live with more intentions and courage. I don't want my life to be filled with unfulfilled thoughts. I want it to reflect the steps I took, the risk I embraced, and the efforts I made towards building the life I imagine. My second question is, am I taking care of myself physically? I try to take care of myself physically, but I know it requires consistent effort and awareness. It's not just about occasional exercise, it's about daily habits, proper test, balanced nutrition, and listen to my body needs. Sometimes I ignore signs of fatigue or stress, so I'm learning to treat my health as long as term investment. Taking care of myself physically is a way of respecting the life and opportunities I have. My third question is, what worries me most about the future? What worries me most about the future is whenever I will be capable of handling the unknowns that life brings. I worry about making the right choices, achieving my goals, and staying strong through the challenges. But I also remind myself that fear is natural. It's only the uncertainty that will learn resilience. Instead of fearing the future, I am slowly learning to prepare it with courage and a growth mindset.
Good.
My next question is, if this were the last day of my life, would I have the same plans for today? If this were my last day, I'll probably focus more on being present with the peoples I love, expressing gratitude and finding peace. It makes me realize how much time I spend the things that I don't truly matters. The questions encourage me to align my everyday decisions with what brings meaningful and a joy, so that I don't wait for the last day to live the life I value. What matters most in my life? What matters most in my life are relationships I built, the person I became, and the purpose I pursue. Success and achievements means little without inner peace and meaningful connections. I value growth, honesty, and kindness because these shape my life much more deeply than mental goals. Knowing that matters most helps me stay grounded and even when the life feels overwhelming. My next question is, what am I doing about the things that matter most in my life? I am trying to take steady actions toward the things that matter most. Though I know I still get distracted by unnecessary worries, I am learning to prioritize wisely, invest my time in meaningful goals, and be more present for the people who truly care about me. Progress doesn't always happen quickly, but small, consistent steps help me move towards the life I want. My next question is, why do I matter? I matter because I have the ability to influence the world around me in a way that no one else can. My thoughts, actions, and persons hold value. Even in moments when I don't realize it, I bring unique experience and perspective that shape the lives of others. Understanding my own worth helps me move to the life with confidence and compassion. My next question is, if I had to instill one piece of advice in a newborn baby, what advice would I give? I would advise a newborn baby to stay curious and kind, thoughtful life. Curiosity leads to knowledge growth and new opportunities, which, while kindness creates strong bond in inner peace. The world will teach many lessons, but these two qualities will guide them through even success and challenges. With curious and kindness, they can truly shape a meaningful life.
Scene.
My next question is, would I break the law to save a loved one? If I loved one's life were in danger, I know I would be pushed to do whatever it takes to protect them. Morally, saving a life is more important than following rules blindly. This question reminds me how strong love can be and how deeply we are connected to the peoples we care about. It shows how far we might go when someone we truly loves and who needs us. My next question is, which is worse, failing or never trying? Never trying is worse because it closes the door before any opportunity has a chance to grow. Failures can hurt, but it teaches resilience, courage, and wisdom. Not trying leaves us with regret and sense of what if, which is far more painful in the long run. Trying, even impactfully, is a way of believing in ourselves and giving life a chance. My next question is, does it really matters what other thinks about me? What other things matters to a certain point, but it shouldn't control my self-worth of happiness. People from opinions based on their own experience, not necessarily who truly I am. When I focus too much on their judgment, I lose sight of my own identity. A peaceful life begins when I prioritize being genuine over being approved by anyone. My next question is, to what degree I have actually controlled the course of my life? I have controlled parts of my life through my choices, discipline, and mindset. But many things have happened. They were beyond my control. Life is a combination of my decision and external circumstances. What matters is how I respond, whether I let challenges defeat me or use them to grow. Recognizing this balance helps me. Am I thinking negative thoughts before I fall asleep? Yes, often I do. When the world becomes quiet and distractions fade, my mind sometimes bring up worries, fears, or regrets that I pushed aside during the day. I replay old conversations, imagine worst case scenarios, or doubt myself. But I also know that these thoughts doesn't define me. They are just habits my mind has learned over time. I am trying to replace them with more growing thoughts, reminding myself that I am doing my best and that tomorrow is the fresh start. Am I taking care of myself physically? I try, but not consistently. There are days when I sleep well, drink enough water, or move my body, and I feel the difference. But then life becomes hectic, and I stop prioritizing my health. Sometimes I push myself too hard and ignore signals like fatigue or stress. Deep down, I know my body deserves better, and taking care of myself isn't a luxury, it's a need. I am learning to make small, sustainable changes instead of waiting for the perfect time to start. I am letting matters that are out of my control stress me out. Yes, more often than I want to admit, I worry about outcomes I cannot change, people I cannot control, and the situations that are already past. It drains my mental energy and steals my peace. I know I need to shift my focus to what I can control, my action, my reaction, my attitude. Letting go isn't easy, but it's sometimes I'm working on because the peace is more valuable than overthinking. My next question is, am I achieving the goals that I have set for myself? Not fully, but I am moving forward. Even if the progress is slow, some goals I accomplished, other I postponed it, and few I left halfway. But every step counts. I am learning that growth isn't a straight line. It's messy, confusing, and sometimes disappointing. What is what is that matter? I haven't given up on myself. I still believe I can reach what I dream of, and I am willing to restart whenever it's needed. My next question is, who am I really? I am someone who is still discovering myself, a mix of strengths and imperfections. Sometimes who cares deeply, tries hard, get tired, but keep going. I am not just my past or my mistakes. I am also my potential, my intentions, and my ability to grow. I am a person in progress, learning, evolving, and slowly becoming someone more aligned to my values and dreams. My next question is, if there were the last day of my life, would I have the same plans for today? Probably not. I wouldn't want to spend the day stressed, rushing, or worrying about trivial things. I'd want to be with the peoples I love, say the things I have been holding back, and step and spend my time doing what brings me a joy or peace. This realization shows me that I often prioritize the wrong things that doesn't matter in the end. Maybe I need to live more intentionally and make more space for what truly matters. If not, then when? I often tell myself I'll start soon, but I know that waiting only delays my growth. There is no perfect moment, life will always be messy and unpredictable. If something is important to me, the best time to begin is now. Even I feel scared or unprepared, the more I delay, the more I stay stuck in some places. If I truly want to change, I must take the first step today. My next question is, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? Yes. And it shows me how much my mind needs calmness. I hold on to outcomes. They are in my hand, but all it does is exhaust me. I need to practice, realize what doesn't belong to me. Not everything needs my stress, but everything deserves my peace. My next question is, what small act of kindness was I once shown that I will never forget? It was the moment someone noticed my struggle without me having to say anything. They offered help, comfort, or encouragement at a time when I feel completely alone. They didn't have to do it, and they didn't expect anything in return, but their kindness stayed with me. I reminded me that small gestures can have a huge impact on someone's life. My next question is, how will I live knowing I will die? I want to live with more gratitude and less fear, to appreciate small moments, to connect more deeply with people, and to stop wasting time on things that drains me. Knowing life is temporary should be pushed me to be more present, more honest, and more courageous. I want to live in a way what when the times comes I can look back and feel that I truly lived, not just existed. My next question is, have I done anything lately that's worth remembering? Even I haven't achieved something huge, I believe small acts still matters. Being kind, helping someone, trying again after falling, or choosing to keep going despite challenges, these things are worth remembering. Life isn't only about big achievement. Sometimes the quiet acts of resilience hold the most meaning. My next question is, would I break the law to save me a loved one? If someone I love were a real in danger and breaking the law was the only way to protect or save them, then yes, I would. Love as a way of making you choose the person over the rule. But I hope I will never put in such a difficult situation. My next question is, have I made someone smile today? I hope I have. Even small gesture, a message, a compliment, a moment of care can make someone's day better. And if I haven't yet, I still have time to do something kind before the day ends. My next question is, what do I want most in life? I want peace, not the temporary kind, but the deep, calm feeling inside my heart. I want sustainability, purpose, meaningful relationships, and the confidence to pursue I truly want. I want a life where I feel proud of whom I becoming, grateful for the journey. My next question is, when did I last push the boundaries of my comfort zone? Recently, when I tried something new, took a risk, or stepped into a situation that made me uneasy, even the outcome wasn't perfect. The act itself helped me grow. Pushing my limits reminds me that I am capable of more than I think. Thank you.